boop, beep, boop, ba, ba. Hey, nerds, we're live.
Oh, no.
Nerds of the internet, get ready. Because tonight, we are going to play a demo of the long-awaited, not quite secret. Oh, man. My arms are a little blah, 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 blah. Gotta get the mouth working. Hey, nerds! We're gonna play some Thunder Road Vendetta tonight, and I have with me some totally awesome peeps.
Nobody's
And
ever
I'm
called
gonna
me
introduce them now. We're gonna start with Janet. Janet from, is it Troll and Kobold or Kobold and Troll?
Troll and Kobold.
Troll and Kobold. Tell people what you do.
We make dice boxes.
Dice
And
boxes.
how's your math rocks?
Clickety clacks. And they're
Yeah.
and they're dope.
Thank you.
And we also have Jim. Jim, tell people what you do.
Am I allowed to?
Yeah, you can tell people.
All right. No, I'm an author. I write adventure books. Pulp adventure. You should read
Jim,
it to your children.
Not for children. Jim writes books not for children,
All right, don't write books.
but for the internet. Don't read them to kids, unless you would like to have you be unable to go near schoolyards.
Yeah, just don't read them at all. Don't read it all. Leave it alone.
I mean, that's how you get your money's worth out of the therapy for the kids. You read
Correcto.
them to them.
We're here part of big psychotherapy. And to my side here, Dave.
Hi.
Hi, Dave.
I'm a game designer, including working on this year game, the Thunder Road Vendetta
This
RPG.
game.
And the game it's based on, Thunder Road Vendetta, the board game. Also, I'll make that. I get to play for the first time. I've only ever run it.
For nerds that might not know, Thunder Road Vendetta is available now. It is a board game by Restoration Games that Dave is one of the designers of. It's a super fun game about vehicular destruction in a post-apocalyptic, funscape. We'll use that, funscape. And tonight we're going to play the Polymorph RPG that Dave and his awesome team have been working on. And I will be your host. And I managed to get Janet and Jim roped in here. So everybody, you are aware of what post-apocalyptic means. You are aware of what cars mean. In this game, you are both the driver of a car and the car. So in a polymorph game, you are always going to be one of four dice: the D4, the D6, the D8, or the D10. In this particular game, you are also the V4, the V6, the V8, or the V10. So the first decision that we all have to make is which die would we like to play? Dave, I'm going to give you the option to choose first.
I'll take the Doom Buggy, the D6.
The D6, the Doom Buggy. So you're going to be maneuverable, and if everyone can look over here on the whatever side is opposite me. I'm not good with left right, but you'll see this is our Thunder Road Vendetta RPG Resolver. This is our universal resolver. This is what we're going to be rolling against. When Dave's doing actions, he's going to roll a D6. Janet, what die would you like to roll?
V8.
The D8. You're going to be the Avenger.
Yes.
You're rolling the muscle car. You're there to cause damage all the time.
I thought I was
Jim.
not playing myself tonight.
I'm going to play the D10.
The D10, the Eliminator.
Sure.
Eliminator. All right. So now you got to think about your cars there for a minute. So Dave has a Doom Buggy. He has a maneuverable tiny vehicle. Jenny, you have a muscle car, and Jim, you have like a big honking thing, like a truck or an RV or a van or something.
I'm thinking like a semi truck from that seminal Stephen King movie about the killer truck. Truck.
Truck. Yes, by Stephen King. Stephen King's Truck. Okay. So you got a big semi truck. Dave and Janet, what kind of a vehicle do you think you have?
I think I'm going to go with a version of a car I owned in real life, the classic 2004 Scion XB, which was a gray boxy thing.
A 2004 Scion XB. That is the little Toyota that looks like a box of a box of components. It looks like it was made of Lego.
And mine in particular has seen some wear and tear.
All right.
It's got some added attachments. It's got this nice flat top to put all kinds of stuff up there.
Into it. Jenna, what kind of muscle are we throwing here?
Okay, I'm not good with cars. I'm sorry. I didn't know this was a requirement, but what's the car that has like almost like a truck bed in the back of it?
An El Camino.
I want an El Camino. I want it to be yellow, but like beat up. It's dirty.
Beat up yellow El Camino. Yellow Camino. I love it. Recently we were playing this game and someone was like, I want a car that the front is an El Camino and the back is a truck. And it was like, you mean an El Camino? So,
I mean,
but you just want an El Camino. I love it. El Camino, semi-rig, Scion XP. Great. Now, everyone, you need a D12. Did I tell you that you needed a D12? This is the first polymorph game using the Chaos die, the D12, for random fundingsies. And we're going to determine some of the support and style and the substance that we're throwing down here. So, first we're going to figure out what your style is. This is what you look like on the outside. Dave.
So I'm going to roll a 3 for the first part.
Circuser. So your style is circus style. You're a circuser. Jim, roll me a D12.
8.
8. Your style is mystic. You're like witchy.
Okay.
Janet, give me a D12.
12.
12. Spacer. You're like outer spacey. You got an outer spacey El Camino, a witchy semi-truck, and a circus Scion. I want to see like 400 dudes get out of that truck, that Scion at some point. Now we're going to figure out our substance, and this is what we look like on the inside. Janet, we'll start with you.
9.
9. You are disciplined. A disciplined, spacey El Camino. I'm picturing some like sweet airbrushing.
Yes.
Jim.
11.
11. Weird.
I mean, yes. Thank you.
Yes. You got a weird witchy semi-truck. You are weird to the bone inside you. Your deep insides are weird. Dave.
I got a 7.
7. Imperious. I don't know how you're going to pull that off, but I'm interested.
Haughty clowns.
You're
I'm
ready.
a circus ringleader, of course.
Of course. So you have these vehicles, and if you think about them, you have the style and the substance, and you can use them in play to try to create advantages where you get to roll with 2 dice. So if you at home this is your first time playing a polymorph game, how we're going to do things is I'm going to explain a situation, and then our players are going to say what they want to do. And then I'm going to tell them if they want to roll shift, steer, shoot, or slam. These are not finalized, but these are the current words that we're playing with. Shift means anything that has to do with thinking. You're putting your hand down, changing the gears. Steer is getting around, moving, increasing your speed. Shoot should be pretty self-explanatory, but you even shoot people in the face with your fists. And of course, slam, which is if something slams into you or you slam into it. Now, if at any time you roll a 1, you roll the 1 on your die, you are hitting the pedal. And if what you're doing is going to go faster, be crazy. If you're hitting the gas, it succeeds. And if what you're doing is going to cause you to hit the brakes, it fails. Got it?
Makes sense.
All right. We also get, if you roll the top number on your die, it's called the keys. And you may spend some fuel or some scrap, depending on what's going on, to do some things, or you're going to take on additional danger by taking the keys and being in the driver's seat. So everyone's going to start the game with some scrap, and you have a number of scrap equal to whatever the size of your die is. So Jenny, you have 8, Dave, you have 6, and Jim, you have 10. And then you have fuel in inverse ratio because of how much. So Jim, you use a lot of fuel, so you only have 1 fuel.
Mm-hmm.
And Janet, you use a lot because you got a muscle car, so you get 2 fuel. Dave, you're fuel efficient in your Toyota box, so you get 3 fuel. If someone was riding a motorcycle, they would have gotten 4, but no one's got a motorcycle. All right, how are we feeling?
Feeling pretty witchy.
Feeling witchy. I like it.
Witchy.
Let's see. What else do we want to talk about? So we got our cars. We got our stuff to do. We got our shift and our wheels and our guns and our chutes and our keys and our pedals. So we got our style. We got our substance. The big thing that we got to think about is we got to figure out what your name is and figure out what your car's name is. Now, one thing that's true is all y'all hanging out together. You're a team. You're a racing team. A long time ago, there was apocalypse. And we don't know what happened. It was bad. And now everything's crap. And the only thing that we can do is drive our cars and hope that tomorrow is a better day. We go out in the wasteland. We're looking for food. We're looking for fuel. We're looking for fun. And most of all, we're looking for speed. We're looking to go fast. Fast fuel, fun, furious roads. So think about that. Think about your car, your style, and your substance. And the fact that you all hang out. And then you're going to introduce yourself and your car. And then we're going to play some Thunder Road. Let me know when anybody feels ready to introduce themselves. I'm going to step off stage for a second because I have I need to go do a thing while you guys are thinking about this. Everybody's deep in the tank. It's great TV.
I mean, I'm already done. You know me, Chris. I come up with an idea in 2 seconds.
Let's let rock and roll. Tell us all about it.
All right. My name is Zed, and I am the Wasteland Mystic. I go out searching the wastes for mystical energy and to look for evildoers that I can smash with my truck, the Witch Hammer.
What's it called?
The Witch Hammer.
The Witch Hammer. I love it. The Witch Hammer. Zed the Mystic.
and they call me Ringling.
Ringling, like it.
And I drive the Lion Tamer, which boxy car with like airbrushed lions on the side, and
Does it have a big sound system?
oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but it only plays one song.
That's not the song. That's the wrong song.
Well, maybe that's part of it.
I got my helmet on, ready to go into the wasteland. All right, Janet.
All right, so my name's Cammy,
Cammy.
and I fell in love with El Caminos because I can't read really well. It wasn't really a focus of my growing up. So I thought where it said Camino was my name, which is why I love that car.
Love it.
And it is the Angry Yellow Comet. So it's got
Angry
comets
Yellow
painted all
Comet.
over it in space themes, but it's yellow.
Angry Yellow Comet. All right. I was just writing that down.
And
I
if
also
that's too long, you can
no,
just
there's
call
no
it
such
Act.
thing as too long. All right. I also just am not very good at writing. All right. You guys ready?
Rock and roll.
You're a group of badass drivers. You're exploring the wastes. Zed the Mystic's pulling around, looking for magic crystals with his friends, Ringling and Cammy. And you're all dialed in on the radio when you pick up a crackle. This is Silas Supersonic, the voice of Royal Palms, coming at you on all frequencies and wavelengths. Our defenses have been compromised by a rat bastard traitor. Raiders are on the scent and on their way here to destroy our town. We promise some rich rewards for any hot shots and drivers out there that can help us defend Royal Palms. Hurry! I hear the revenant hollering in the distance. The radio keeps it just that's on repeat.
It sounds like they need our help, and if there are revenants, the evil undead of the wastes, we must.
Boop, boop. Yeah, I was just assuming that's what you were.
Oh, 100%. My hand's always on that horn.
Boop, boop.
I
Down
didn't
with
even know what you
riches.
get on those stations.
What do you guys want to do?
I say we put the pedal to the metal and we go to the source of the radio transmission.
All right, everybody, give me a roll. We're gonna see who gets there first.
Using our D10 or the D12.
You only ever roll your die, Jim.
I don't know that.
I'm sorry, Zed.
Thank you.
4.
4, 7,
8.
8. All right. The Lion Tamer is in the lead. You guys are buzzing across the desert waste, and there, as you approach the exterior of the Royal Palms, it's a mostly intact Western hotel in the middle of a sunken canyon. There's evidence of plenty of defenses around. You see towers, and you see some automated machine guns. You see some like mines and stuff, and there's barbed wire. But all the lights seem to be off, and the lights on the resort seem down. And at the front end of the gate, there is a large gate that used to be here in the before times. That looks like two palm trees with like metal, down from them. So it's like trees on top, and it's like metal tree, and that's like the gate in, but it's closed. And there are a bunch of thunder bikes driving around, hooting and hollering. They're neon motorbikes, and they're taking shots with handguns and throwing smoke bombs. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I just want to drive in there with my truck and just smash right into them.
You're gonna smash right into them, into the gates.
No, into the bikers. I'm just gonna like right into them.
So you're gonna try to stop before the gates.
I'm gonna try to like drive parallel to the gates and like smash into the bikers.
Oh, okay. All right. That seems like a steer roll to me, but it seems like it's going to be kind of hard.
Mm.
So give me it at disadvantage.
Okay.
You're gonna roll 2 dice, and you want to roll 3, 4, 5.
2.
He's bad. 1 could have been okay, because this is definitely crazy sauce. This is definitely putting the gas in it. But 2 is not good. So give me a effect roll. We'll see how many bikes you hit.
5.
5. You hit most of the bikes. But you also like crash into the gate. So you're going to lose 2 metal.
Oh no.
2 scrap, I mean. You crunch a couple of bikes under your heels. Or under your wheels.
Yeah.
Wheels. Boop, 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 boop. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Some of the other bikes are still 2 bikes. You see the one bike that pulls away has a sidecar. And in the sidecar, it looks like it has a some kind of tube-shaped weapon. And the one bike and the bike with the sidecar. Gotta get this hat's hurting my head. Sidecar guy and one other bike escapes the carnage that is the witch hammer slamming into the gates of the Royal Palms. What is the angry yellow comet doing?
So I would like to race up by it, and the reason I'm obsessed with comets is I like things that burn. And tell me if I can do this or not, I would like to have in my vehicle my own version of little fiery cocktails that I would like to try and light and throw at the sidecar.
El Caminos?
Yeah.
Camino Molotovos?
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it. Give me a shoot roll.
Ooh, I got a key. It's a 1.
You got a 1?
Yeah.
So this is hitting the gas because obviously throwing lit cocktails out the window is increasing the confusion and the craziness. It's going for the chaos. So it's going to succeed. Give me an effect roll.
I got another key.
Ooh.
I feel like I should move my camera down.
The guy on the Thunder bike with the sidecar, he grabs it and he actually drinks some of it before throwing it down, and it causes some damage, but not enough that he's really too perturbed. Ringling.
So is the witch hammer still kind of entangled with the gate and everything?
This is all happening at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering if if I let the witch hammer go ahead, that I can ramp up, using his car to get over the gate.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Come down on the other bike.
Give me a. This seems like a steer roll.
Got a 3 on my steer.
Did you get it?
Yep.
All right. You're going to. Where do you want the bike to land? Where do you want to land in relation to the other bike, right? Not to the sidecar.
Right, the other bike. I just want to full on just
Land on it.
Yeah.
Give me an effect roll.
6.
6.
D6.
Whenever you're rolling effect, it explodes. I mean, this quite literally. So roll it again.
And then the 5 is a total of 11.
11. You land on top of this bike, and it is the explosion underneath this. It's just like a. It's like a. What would you call that? It's like the one of those jammies that like throw rocks. Catapult. It's like a catapult through a brick. Because you are just like a box, and the box just like jumps off and just lands on top of this guy, and he is just completely eradicated. Eradicator. And so
no refunds, I yell.
Riot Mike on his Thunder bike pulls around, and his sidecar guy drops a bomb in his mortar, and it shoots up into the air, causing a huge amount of smoke. And as the smoke begins to clear, he is driving very far away. Do you want to pursue, or what do you want to do?
Well, I imagine the witch hammer is still kind of like stuck in the gate, so I should probably.
The witch hammer is kind of like stuck. Like imagine the front of a old Vegas hotel, and you've just rolled over all of the things in the front. You just pushed it all out of the way. There's also just like bits and pieces of biker stuck to the wheels.
I'm just gonna casually, back up a little bit. Maybe
Boop boop.
throw on the beeper, like beep, 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 as I pull back and maybe try to get some of that biker off my wheels. Maybe pull some craniums out of my my ram grill.
Lovely. As you are trying to disengage the witch hammer, a loudspeaker comes on from within the Royal Palms, and you see that some lights in the compound come back. And you hear over the loudspeaker, "Good morning, Royal Palms! It looks like we got ourselves some heroes from the wasteland, from out of the wasteland." Some people come out of the hotel, and they're all raising their arms and yelling and screaming and making noise and clapping. And they try to open the gates, but the gates are jammed from your
Vehicular manslaughter?
Your vehicular heroics. Let's heroics. A man comes up out of the group, and he introduces himself as Silas Supersonic. And he says that he would like to take y'all down to meet the leaders of Royal Palms, because your assistance was greatly assisted today, and they would like to reward you.
I casually asked, did they have any magic crystals?
Silas looks at Ringling and Cammy when he asks for magic crystals.
Just
riches. We'll talk about crystals later. Riches.
Yeah, we have some. We have the rich stuff. So
we'll start there.
Do you want to? Do you just want to walk there, or do you want to take your cars? We do have a lift if you want to bring the vehicles inside. It's up to y'all.
Definitely you can't go to a party without the witch hammer.
So they're gonna. It takes a few minutes for them to get the gates open, and then put back together. They bring you in. There is a large Like G.I. Joe style, like it looks like a thing like you drive on, and then it's like it bunkers down into the earth. And the large elevator goes down into the bunker. At the base of the bunker, there is a series of gray hallways, and there's a big door that says administrator. And Silas says, Yi Ming is the administrator. Just follow me this way. Y'all going into the office? Are you bringing anything special from your vehicles?
Well, I have my wizard's robe and hat. Obviously, I can't go anywhere.
Oh, obviously, wizard robe and hat.
I have my crumpled top hat.
Crumbled top hat.
And bullets.
Anything special?
Knives and a couple of bottles I put in my pocket next to my lighter.
Some bottles, some knives, and a lighter. Some comments. Let me see if I can bring this comment up. So this is just a comment that was put on the. Thought you'd all like to see that. So,
I mean, I could have made a blood ninja joke, but I totally goofed it.
Yi Ming, she's a tall woman. She has a crazy rainbow-ish mohawk. She has a palm tattoo on her face, and offers to give you all fuel and scrap, as well as set up some positive trade relationships with your players, with your settlement. The fact we don't have any big vehicles here. Mostly just bikes and buggies. Everyone, give me a shift roll. Nope. Okay. She says, now to seal our deal, the good stuff. Ooh. And pulls out a bottle that looks like it's been refilled 1,000,000 times. And it is filled with Royal Palms' very special, very, very, very powerful distilled liquor. Mm. That can also, double up as fuel when the time is right.
One for me, one for you. One for me, one for you.
Doop, 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 doop. So you're all sitting there drinking, and you hear the radio click on. And again, you hear the voice of Silas Supersonic. It says, hello there, Royal Palms. I just want to let y'all know, for everybody in the lower quadrants, we've just locked all the doors with these posers from out in the wastelands. And Yi Ming, that failed leader. And we're going to drop some nerve gas canisters down into the AC unit, suckers.
Oh, no.
Within an hour, they'll all be dead. And me and my new boys will be taking over this place. So if you don't want to be a part of what's coming next, you better get yourself going.
I grab the rest of the bottle of booze and run out the door, to see where we need to go.
The door is locked.
Oh.
The door was locked behind you, and none of you noticed as Silas left and locked the door. Yi Ming, you now see is got a robotic leg that doesn't seem to be working. And she says, he's been planning this for weeks. I should have known something was up when he offered to bring you all down here instead of me coming up there. He loves making a fool of me.
He's got a really annoying voice. But no time for that now.
He is
Is there any
no
other way out of here?
patriotism.
Yeah.
I mean, this is designed to be a bunker. There's not a whole lot of ways out besides the central elevator unit.
I mean, what kind of door is it? Is it a metal door? Is it reinforced? Like, does it have a bunch of locks?
Yeah, it's definitely got a big lock. It's like the kind of door that you would see in like an industrial building, like in a garage. It's got the like metal reinforced hexy thing inside the glass.
And there's not she doesn't have like a secret exit or like an escape route or anything?
No. Why would I have a secret exit in my bunker? This is where you go to hide. I do have this. She pulls out a big shotgun. But I've never actually shot this door. I don't know what would happen.
I mean, can I try to use my mystical powers to open it? Like pop the lock?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. I have enough booze and magic crystals in me to make anything possible.
What are you actually doing?
I'm gonna hit it really, really, really hard with my magic staff, which is basically just a sledgehammer on a long pole.
Love it. I love it. Give me a slam roll.
2.
You slam the door with your mystical power. Take a medal worth of damage from the reverb. Your body clangs. It's warded even against your magic.
Foul orcish sorcery.
If only you had those magic crystals.
I mean, you can never have too many magic crystals.
I'd like to use my knives. Like I pull like a small knife out of my hair and another one out of my pocket to try and attempt to pick the lock.
That seems awesome. Give me a steer roll for that.
Since I'm an Imperious Ringmaster, I'm wondering if I can direct Cammy and maybe help out, or at least provide some extra leverage.
Yeah, give me you also give me a steer roll, and if it succeeds, I'll give you advantage.
Roll the 6. So
I would say that this is Imperious. This is the thing that you do. If you spend a fuel, I'll give Janet the bonus. I'll give Cammy. I'm sorry. All right, Cammy, you have advantage to this roll now.
All right, I rolled my advantage. I got a 5.
All right, great. You managed to pick the lock with Ringling behind you, being like, "No, not that side. No, that side. This side." Blah 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 blah. And then Yi Ming balances on a robot leg and kicks the door open and walks out with her shotgun. And you guys see the elevator rising up in front of you with all of your vehicles on it, and you hear engines roaring. Not your engines. You would know that. No one can steal your car.
How high up are they at this point?
It's 10 feet above you at this point, and rising.
Throw me up there.
I was gonna say, oh.
Yeah.
Who's throwing Cammy?
I'll do it.
Don't tell the elves.
And then, or maybe I'll assist you.
Cast levitate.
Yes, I cast levitate. I cast fly.
Give me a slam roll to not slam Cammy into the wall.
4. I am the worst wizard ever.
Cammy, you get thrown. You need to make a steer roll to hold on, but you are going to take a medal's worth of damage.
Oh, I did not make my steer roll. That's a 7.
All right, so you're fallen. You get slammed up. You try to grab hold, and then you fall back to the ground. You're gonna take another medal worth of damage.
All right.
Yi Ye men
level
look at you all and are like, heroes?
No.
What is Ringling doing?
I've only ever seen the trapeze artist do this, but whoop, try and acrobatics my way up into there.
I love it. Give me a steer roll with advantage because of acrobatics and the circus. It's great.
Yeah, with the advantage, I hit a 3.
You manage to pull yourself up just as it clears, and it's dramatic. It's like it just clears the ring top, and now you are back in the desert sun. You hear below the as the elevator comes closing, and you see boop 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 Silas, Supersonic, and a bunch of doom buggies driving off, dragging a trailer that has a big device on it.
Can I reverse the lift to get back down to my crewmates here?
Boom, 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 boom. So you, I like this image. This is good. This is what the people upstairs saw. Physical comedy, people. Physical comedy. Yes, it starts coming back down, and you're able to get onto it. Time is a wasting in the wastelands as the doom buggies and Silas are tearing off into the waste.
That annoying guy stole something important. Also, he tried to kill us, and I want to get paid. So I propose we go after him.
Oh yeah, we gotta smash him flat.
Yi Min puts on some binoculars and says, "Oh, binoculars. That's a word." Blah 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 blah.
I mean, in the future, sure.
I was going to
In
say
the
after
future, it's now canon. Binoculars, some binoculars, and it's called a MacGuffin power converter.
Oh no!
And that's what's been keeping our entire operation running all these many years. Without it, we will quickly run out of water and energy. He's been trying. I'm sure he's found someone willing to give him more money than you can possibly imagine. We do much to get it back, my friends.
I say we go smash some witches.
I'm down. Hey, quick question though.
Yeah.
Were we able to get some of the fuel when we got here, or were we promised it and we haven't received it yet?
She will give all of you each 2 fuel right now.
Ooh, nice.
All right, let's go.
Let's get him.
All right, so you rev up the cars. That's the song. That's the one I was thinking of. Even though I think I was singing.
It'd be better if it did Barry Manilow's "Send in the Clowns."
How does that go?
Send in the clowns, and then the rest.
Thank you for that stirring rendition, Zed the Mystic. Send in the clowns. All right. You're tearing across the wasteland. They have a head start. You can see them in the distance. What is more important, speed or safety?
Speed.
Speed.
You can all have different answers.
But there's only one right answer, and that's speed.
Yeah.
There is only one right answer. Everyone give me a steer roll with advantage.
Ooh. I got a 1.
Me too.
Ones are good, especially right now.
Yes.
So the two of you that have ones, you've taken to the front, and the lion tamer is chasing behind you. And as you go deeper into the waste, the chase is on. Okay, so there is no like defined map here, right? The idea is that here in this chase, we're going to do some scenes, and anything that you might need in your scene could be there. Like you could just be like, oh, there's a rock there that I'm going to jump off of, or there's something that's there. But we're going to start this off. Silas is the lead vehicle, and he is behind him is the trailer with the MGP on it. The so MacGuffin Power MPC, the MPC, and then it is the three of you. It is the Witch Hammer and the Comet and the Lion Tamer, and oh no, out from a secret garage as you have traveling through the woods comes more bikes.
Ooh.
The video snakes that rolled off with Mike, Thunderbike Mike, are coming up behind you. During each turn, your player can move up 1 or 2 positions, and other players could fall back. If you hit the brakes, you always move back at least 2 spaces. Hitting the gas or making a successful wheels roll should result in moving forward at least 1 space. And being next to a player or an NPC in the order in front of the back allows you to make attacks and do all those kind of things. So the first vehicle is Silas Supersonic in his Doom Buggy, the Subwoofer. He's trying to create as much dirt as he can. He turns on the radio, he turns it up, and he releases a stunning blast of some really, really bass heavy early early Motorhead stuff. Yeah, like I'm like just all fuzz and doom. That's causing extra dirt. So there's a huge wave of dirt coming from behind him. And then it's the Witch Hammer. What are you doing?
So I'm pretty close to Silas, right? I'm like I kind of caught up with him.
You are the closest, but you are not in like you couldn't shoot him with a handgun.
But can I try to speed up and try ramming him?
I mean, yeah, you could try speeding up.
Yeah, let's try speeding up and ram him. If I get close enough.
I mean, you're going to be going dangerously fast.
I mean, Chris, I'm always going dangerously fast.
Always going dangerously fast. I like to hear it. Zed, give me a steer roll.
I got a 1.
This is what you are put on this planet to do. You put your pedal to the metal, and you catch up. The problem is if you ram him, you're going to ram directly in to the trailer holding the MPC.
In that case, can I cast a spell?
What spell are you going to cast?
Magic missile.
Yes, give me a shoot roll.
7.
7. That's a hit. Give me an effect roll. 1d4 plus 1.
1d4 plus 1.
No, dude.
Right. No. I rolled a 1 again.
Yay! Bink. This is the most this Doom Buggy is just like apparently very well armored, because you know that your magical shot should have shattered him, but it just left a crack in the windshield.
Mm. Man, they just don't build magic missiles like they used to.
Comet, Cammy, what's the El Camino doing?
In my mind, the bed of the El Camino has what looks like 2 painted comets sitting up, but they shoot fire.
They're rockets.
They're rockets.
Are they rockets or are they flamethrowers?
Flamethrowers, actually, yes. Flamethrowers. So
Got it.
I don't know if I use a fuel for that to like really turn them up to try and roast some of these guys around us, but
It's
that's
as if you have played a polymorph game before.
maybe.
Realize that you can exchange one of your resources for some Ludo narrative control.
Yes.
Yes, that seems like a great idea.
Yeah, so I'd like to light some of them up.
Yeah. So are you? So you're going to spend a fuel and fire a massive comet of blazing gasoline. Give us a shoot roll.
That is a 6.
6 is a hit.
Yes.
Give us a effect roll at advantage since you are using this amazing flaming device.
So the first one was an 8 and a 6.
8's good. You rain fire on Silas Supersonic, completely and totally encasing his vehicle in fire. He can't see anything and is forced to completely shut down the car. What is the Lion Tamer doing?
So I have the one of the bottles of liquor that I brought with me, of course. And I do the one for me, one for the engine as I lean out. Gun this boxcar as hard as it can go to try and move in between to basically detach the trailer from what can get it stuck on my car.
All right. So this is going to be a steer roll at disadvantage because it's insane. But I like it.
5 and a 2, so no.
You managed to unhitch the trailer, but now it's just kind of like driving off on its own without a driver. Up from behind you come some Thunderbike video snakes. There are 4 of them. And since you have slowed down a little bit for all this, they just open fire on the Lion Tamer. I'm gonna need 4 shoot saves.
Okay.
Shoot.
That's 1 miss, 1 success, 1 success, 1 success. So what? 3 successes and 1 failure for me.
All right, so you're going to take 2 metals worth of damage from the spray of gunfire from the snakes that are all just dodging and weaving everywhere. The subwoofer has come to a complete halt, and the trailer has continued to move in front of it. Right behind it, coming up right behind it, is the witch hammer. What do you do?
I mean, I'm really tempted just to go turn around and run over Silas. That seems like something that Zed would do.
I mean, you wouldn't even have to turn around. You would just stop following the trailer and just run over Silas.
Oh yeah, let's totally do that. And as I do it, I scream out my favorite spell, which is shatter.
Give me a I'm going to call this a slam roll. Give me a slam roll. You know what? I'll even give you advantage because he's not moving.
I rolled a 1 again. This time I can load it. I don't know.
You drive directly. He's trying to get out of the car. He's pulling himself out of this flaming wreck, and you just drive right by. Roll effect. Don't roll 1.
No, I rolled an 8.
Oh. 1 would have been great because I would have been like, he holds onto the vehicle. But instead, you drop him into 8 parts as you just smear Silas all over the subwoofer. And the trailer is just now hurtling towards a large ravine.
Oh, no.
Cammy.
All right. So the trailer. I'm gonna try and get up next to it and use like some chains and stuff that I have in the El Camino to like try and wrap it around something to try and help break it. My car's
Okay.
not big enough to get in front of it, but I want to try and like pull it.
Give me a steer roll to hit it with some chains to try to pull it down.
Steer. Nope, I didn't make it. I had a 6.
You rolled a 6.
Mhm.
You managed to get some chain on it, but it just rides over it completely, and it is now heading. You and the trailer are both heading for. You're heading for a ravine. What does the lion tamer do?
Lion tamer swings around, and I lean out, and I have my, lion tamer whip that with Cammy like trying to stabilize it. I'll try and whip around the front bumper of the El Camino and try and like give it a little extra pull to like pull the whole chain up and stabilize everything.
Give me a steer roll to hit the El Camino with your whip.
Roll a 1. How much
We'll call that a success. Now you need to make a slam roll, as this is now trying to pull your car.
Nope.
The V8 El Camino is now pulling the Scion, and everything is headed towards the edge of the rift. All of the bikers pull off. It is a mess. I need. What are you guys doing? What is the Comet? What are the Comet and the Lion Tamer doing as you are getting to the lip here? This is it. This is do or die.
I'm slamming on my brakes and
Slamming on the
jerking
brakes?
the wheel to the left as hard as I can.
Give me a steer roll.
There is. Oh, damn it! No, I didn't make it. It's a 2. Oh, wait. I'm gonna use a fuel.
You can do it. I'll give you use a fuel to roll again.
Okay. I suck. You just hear a rendition of Cammy's comment. I've changed the words as I go over the edge.
You pull hard and you spin. The car spins. It doesn't go over the edge, but you do take 3 metals worth of damage. As it goes rocketing, it causes the trailer to flip over the side, and the NPC hurdles over the edge. What does the Lion Tamer do?
So, leap off the edge, hit the button that opens the full-on back trunk, and trying to catch it in midair, and then land with the NPC in tow behind me.
Always have to go full Fast and the Furious. Give me a steer roll at disadvantage. And I would say you could spend some fuel as well.
Okay, well, so the first roll was my keys.
Good.
And then a 5, which
is a success.
Yes.
So you spend a face. The box jumps out. You release the trunk. You catch the NPC. The magnet on the NPC causes all the doors to shut, and you fall down into the ravine. Take a die of damage.
Oop. 6.
That explodes, by the way.
It sure does. Oh, so 11 altogether.
The NPC reacts like a nuclear bomb, and you explode into a fire bomb that's just like. It was really fun. That's a circus while it lasted, but that was an amazing roll, and an amazing roll followed by 2 amazing rolls. And afterwards, the people of the Royal Palms are happy and not overly mad about the fact that their existence will probably be cut short and they'll have to find a new home without their NPC. But they also understand that your friend is dead, so they don't kill you. They also appreciate the fact that you killed Sonic, Silas Supersonic, and that no one has to hear his things. So they do give you some riches. They give you some metal to do some repairs and help you out as the witch hunter or the witch hammer tows the Cammy's Comet back to your place, and you put up a little headlamp in memory of Ringling.
So the
Dad, toot.
locals even say if you listen carefully over the ravine, you can still hear toot, 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 toot.
Toot, 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 toot.
And in the clowns.
Years later, I come across some clown shoes, and I go back to that ravine. I chuck them into it for you, and then pour a little booze in memory.
I say it's too bad. I can't find a large diamond to do to cast resurrect.
Hey, Dave, Janet, Jim, thank you so much for this great 1 hour demo to show people a little bit of the insanity that we have in store. The game's still being in development. Dave and his team are doing a great job. We're really excited about some of the stuff. Anything that you see here may or may not actually be in the final game, but we're getting there. It's pretty close, and we're really excited. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to play more. I really enjoyed watching Dave blow up. That was super good. I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the flamethrowers. I also super enjoyed the fact that you very easily just slid into. I have some Molotovs, obviously, and bravo, James. Your portrayal of a D&D wizard driving a truck was sublime. Loved it. Thank you very much. And we've had lots of fun comments from people that are watching at home, and thank you all for watching. The Kickstarter is going to go live in October, which I realize is like soon, but it's like I don't know I don't know when it is, but you can go just search Thunder Road Vendetta RPG, and it'll get you to the site. If you're watching this now, but now is the future. And by that, I mean during the campaign, this will just be embedded. And so at that point, you will know how to get here because you will already have been here. You will have had been there.
It's like casting Dimensional Door. You're already here.
Bloop. Sorry, I just stroked out a little bit there. And but thanks to Knife Level, thanks Dave Chalker, thanks Janet Patterson, thanks Jim Hildebrand, and good night.